You're tuned in to the Tithing Hoax podcast, where we offer teachings, commentary, and insights about false tithing doctrines and the prosperity gospel.
I'm going to share with you 7 ways Christians can give back that don't involve tithing money. It's no secret that many people are having a hard time financially these days. It might seem like the only way to give back is by tithing your money, but there are actually some other options out there for those who feel uncomfortable about giving 10% of their earnings away. This podcast will walk you through 7 different ways Christians can give back, without having to donate any of their money at all. Before we dive in, please listen to this important message.
Are you tired of being told to tithe? Do you want to know the truth about tithing? The Tithing Hoax exposes the lies the prosperity gospel preachers tell their congregations. The book reveals how prosperity preachers use fear tactics, guilt trips, and manipulation in order to get your money. You will discover why it is not biblical for preachers to demand Christians give them 10% of their income. And most importantly, this book will teach you what God really wants from us when it comes to giving. After reading this book, you won't feel guilty about keeping more of your hard-earned money. Instead, you feel confident knowing God doesn't expect a certain percentage out of your paycheck each month. He just wants us all to love Him with our whole hearts and to trust Him with everything we have. So grab a copy of the Tithing Hoax today for yourself or as a gift for someone else who might need some help understanding tithing better. Get the Tithing Hoax now on Amazon.com.
When it comes to giving back to God, many Christians think that tithing money is the only way to do it. But did you know that there are other ways to tithe as well? In this podcast, we will explore 7 different ways that Christians can give back to their community and help those in need. We will also look at Bible verses that support the idea that tithing doesn't have to be limited to money. There are many Bible verses that support the idea of giving back to those in need. For example, Matthew chapter 25 verse 40 says, "The king will reply, 'Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me.'" This verse shows that when we help others, we are really helping God. Acts chapter 20 verse 35 says, "In everything I did, I showed you that by this kind of hard work we must help the weak, remembering the words the Lord Jesus Himself said. It is more blessed to give than to receive." This verse shows that giving can be about more than just money, it can be about giving of yourself and your time. James chapter 1, verse 27 says, "Religion that God our Father accepts as pure and faultless is this, to look after orphans and widows in their distress and to keep oneself from being polluted by the world." This verse talks about taking care of orphans and widows, 2 groups of people who often need help. It doesn't specifically mention money, but it does talk about helping those in need, which is something Christians can do even if they don't have a lot of money. There are many different ways to tithe, other than just giving money. Here are some of the best ways. 1. Give your time. One of the most valuable things a person can give is their time. There are many opportunities to volunteer in the church and community. Giving your time is a great way to show your love for God and others. 2. Share your talents. Everyone has unique talents and gifts that they can use to serve others. Whether it's singing, cooking, teaching, or something else, using your talents to bless others is a great way to give back. 3. Donate your treasures. We all have possessions that we can use to bless others. If you have clothes that you don't wear, furniture that you don't need, or other items that could be used by someone else, consider giving them away. This can be a great way to help those who are less fortunate and also support a good cause. 4. Tell your testimony. Sharing your story of how God has worked in your life is a powerful way to give back. For example, if you have overcome addiction, been through a difficult divorce, or experienced another trial, your testimony can encourage and inspire others who are going through tough times. Telling your story of how God has worked in your life is a powerful way to give back. 5. Pray for others. Prayer is a powerful way to support others and make a difference in the world. Praying for those who are struggling, sick, or going through a difficult time is a great way to show your love and care for them. 6. Raise money for charity by hosting a yard sale or online auction. There are many creative ways to give back to charity. Some people choose to hold yard sales or online auctions to raise money for their favorite charity. Raising money for charity is a great way to help those in need, and it is also a great way to show your support for the organization. 7. Write letters of encouragement to troops or hospitalized children. Another way to give back is to write letters of encouragement to troops or hospitalized children. This is a great way to boost morale and let them know that they are appreciated. You can also include a small gift with your letter if you wish. Tithing is a common practice in many churches today. However, it doesn't always have to be money. There are other ways Christians can tithe as well. From volunteering time and talents, donating goods or treasures, sharing your testimony with others, and praying for those who need support, the list goes on and on. Even if you don't have a lot of money to give, there are still many ways that you can support your church and community. So next time you're looking for ways to give back, remember that tithing doesn't always have to be money. There are many other ways to show your support. If you would like to learn more about tithing and other ways to give back, be sure to get a copy of the Tithing Hoax book. This book is filled with information on the topic of tithing and provides Bible verses that discuss different aspects of giving. Thank you for listening, and be blessed.